Welcome to Out of the Rough. I'm Fred Arnold, and in this show we're going to highlight opportunities and solutions to help get you out of the rough and into success both personally and professionally. In these tough economic times, I want to provide to you many practical solutions to today's challenges. And I've got Tim Piasky. Tim is the Executive Director of the Building Industry Association for local Southern California.
Right.
Welcome to Southern California. It's a new venture for you.
It definitely is. Thank you.
Well, BIA has been on the leading edge of the building industry and really helping the building industry navigate regulation, navigate growth. Tell us a little bit about BIA.
Well, Fred, you know, BIA is really the major supporter and advocate for housing and the related jobs that come along with housing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of jobs that come with housing. When a house is built, I mean, just think of all the trades.
Well, yeah, and it's not only the trades. I mean, the trades is the initial thing you think about, the contractors, the subcontractors. But what you don't think about are the architects that have to design the homes, or the engineers that have to do some of the plans, or the landscapers, or the person that's doing the loan for the home, or the real estate agent. Mm-hmm. There's just, you know, it's amazing when you really think about all the different people and all the different jobs that are associated with housing.
And it's created with housing. Earlier on the show, I had the city manager, Ken Striplin, on the show, and we were talking about growth. And if you're not growing, then your city's going to start declining and dying. So growth is important, but smart growth is also very important to BIA.
No, absolutely. You know, we look at ourselves as being part of the solution. We really try to be creative and supportive of new technology, new ways of doing things. How do we do things better, smarter, better for the environment, better air quality, better water quality? You know, it's really critical because we're part of society. We're part of the communities that we're in. Mm-hmm. So it's important for us, the schools, we try to support all of these things while we continue to supply housing for the people that need it.
Yeah, the parks that are created, the schools that are created, all the different environments that come with a great planned community. Tell me a little bit more about some of the biggest challenges and threats the building industry faces right now for continued growth.
I think the biggest thing really is that there's an attempt to solve some of society's problems, you know, like the air quality or the environmental issues. And in doing that, sometimes it's easier or more pressures to be short-sighted and not take into consideration the impact, the negative impact that it can have on being able to supply housing and the additional cost that it adds to housing. So what we really try to do is make sure that we're involved in the decision-making, collaborate with the different stakeholders and with the community so that we make sure that the housing interests are included, and we try to come forward with some very creative solutions to these problems as well.
You know, Tim, you mentioned something really very important, water. That's been a big issue here in Santa Clarita Valley, and the cost of water and new hookups for new homes. What people don't get is, oh, just put it on the new construction.
Right.
Well, you put it on new construction, if there's less, if it becomes too expensive, people don't buy. When people don't buy, commerce doesn't happen.
That's right, right.
And I think that that's an important thing to understand. Jobs aren't created. Mom and dad might have to drive over the into the valley or far away to have a job.
No, that's absolutely right.
Yeah, and we want to make sure we have proper growth, we have smart growth, but we don't overtax, if you will, new construction.
No, and that's very important, and it's really hard for people to understand that a lot of times, and that it does impact the ultimate cost on the home, or a developer or a builder or even an affordable housing developer. They're going to decide that it doesn't make economic sense for them to build there, and then there's not going to be housing there.
Yeah, that's the biggest concern with Newhall Land and Farm. We want them to build Newhall Ranch, but what if they got to a point where they made a decision to scale it back dramatically or do something different that's going to prevent growth? And growth is good. Smart growth is good. What is positive going right now in this market? I know there's a lot of homes that are smart homes. They're very economical as far as being run.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's really amazing if you look at the difference between a home, let's say, that was built in the 1970s compared to the homes that are built today. If you go out and look at some of these new homes, you know, they're 50% more energy efficient. You know, that your utility bills are going to be substantially less. Your indoor air quality is substantially better. So it's really incredible, and I would really ask your audience to go out and look at some of these homes, because it's really amazing what these homes are like compared to the older homes that a lot of people are used to.
Yeah, and the cost of those. If those who want to reach out to BIA and find out more information about the building industry, I know you have a great team there.
Yeah, absolutely. Phone number is 661-257-5046.
Great. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Appreciate
Congratulations on your new job.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, tell everybody there, Sandy and the whole team, that we're proud to have you on board.
No, it was great. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Piasky from the Building Industry Association here in Southern California. We're going to jump to a quick break, and we'll be right back.